is a 28.5. Way around. But is 33.5. Wait, let me see, because my mirror is right there. Oh, 38 and just past the half. So, and it's right there to that part is a 21. So now let's go ahead and get right into the weight.
We ain't gotta get it back right away. Haven't figured out right away. We just trying to.
Gorgeous, welcome and welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Tamika. She is Tamika and Tamika is she. She is Tamika and Tamika is she. She is Tamika and Tamika is me. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into the 4-month update on Mounjaro. Mounjaro, Mounjaro, Mounjaro journey. Mounjaro, Mounjaro, Mounjaro journey. Yeah, Mounjaro has been very good to me. All right, so the first week on Mounjaro, you guys know I started on my birthday, August 13th. I will never, ever forget that. Never, ever, ever, ever. All right, so let's go ahead and get into that weight real fast. All right, so August 13th, I was 153 pounds, 0.6. That was the actual starting weight. And then on week 2, 20th, I was 149.6. Okay. That was a Friday. I was still 149.6. So week 3, I maintained my weight. Kudos to me. Okay. Because it's September 10th, 146 pounds on the dot. Okay. So I have lost a total of 7.6 pounds. So that's a lot for my for 4 weeks. For me, that's a lot. In 1 month, I lost 7 pounds. So divide that by 4. That means a total of 1.96 pounds per week. So I lost almost 2 pounds per week on average for the whole entire month. So my overall experience, if you guys do not know, I did start it off on the 5 milligrams instead of the 2.5. If you want to hear my story about how I got on Mounjaro, you will have to check out these videos that I will have provided in the description box, or just check out the next video that's going to happen after this one, and you'll be able to get a little bit more insight without me having to jump in. But usually in the beginning, I'll have like a scripted out thing that you can read, which tells you how I got on my journey with Mounjaro. Okay, so I would say the first 2 weeks, I was feeling pretty sick. As you guys already know, like the first few days, I would feel nauseous and just very disgusted with food. And then after a few days, then I will feel better. And then my appetite will be normalized. So I didn't have like any extra cravings or anything like that. Constipation was a deal for me, especially last week. It was, let's see. Yeah, so week 3 and 4 was when I started having the constipations. I've been feeling cold the whole entire time. Far as like inflammation, I don't feel the inflammation anymore because I was extremely inflamed before I started. Hopefully I'll have the before and after. And I did try to wear the same shorts I had on the first day. If not, that was probably the second week when I had on these brown shorts. But I wanted to do the measurements because that is like really my focal point that I want to push out versus weight. Now, me being back on Mounjaro, I am just continuing my maintenance phase from when I was on Zepbound. I started maintenance last year in the end of September of 2024 on Zepbound. So I'm just continuing where I left off at. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to lose weight, but I was trying to get out of that 150s and kind of normalize my inflammation to make it a little bit better for me, so I am not always inflamed all the time, right? So that is a big issue for me, is inflammation. So I know that being like in the 150s, that's when I start to really see it. But as long as I'm under the 150s, I don't really see a lot of inflammation at all. So what is the plan going forward? That probably will be in a separate video, okay? Because I really want it to be two separate ones. Yeah, I just wanted to give you my 4-week update just to tell you exactly how my experience has been and my weight and measurement comparison. That's it. I am honestly trying to maintain weight right now. And in order for me to maintain weight, I do have to be very strict, not strict, but strategic about how many calories I'm putting in. These full 4 weeks, I was not counting calories. I was just doing this intuitively, the same way I was doing it the 5 months that I was off of Zepbound. I was just eating intuitively, except for 3 months out of the 5, I did track some because I needed to make sure I was eating more than my maintenance calories, which is 1650. If you don't believe me, your girl was eating, I got to my highest at 2300 calories and I was lifting pretty heavy. So my body did not have like a really bad effect of me eating so many calories because I was lifting heavy. So I made sure I level set and so that my calorie intake can complement my workout, and my recovery time was less. So that's pretty much what I'm doing now, but I'm not eating any calorie surplus to gain weight. I'm just eating at my maintenance level. Sometimes I might go over a little bit like I did on Monday, but I was fine. And just so that you understand that today's Wednesday, I weighed myself on Monday. I was this weight. I worked out heavy, lower body. I ate 1,800 calories. Yesterday, I ate, I think, around 1,300 or 1,400 calories. I worked out upper body and still lost a few ounces. And here I am at 146.0. So I'm still dropping. And do I really need to take a 7.5 today? Do I really? And I don't really know the measurements because I have to do the comparison when I edit this video. But your girl looks like I lost more than 7 pounds. So therefore, stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to be in the same shirt. Okay?